This is the BroDay pod.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BroDay #NoPlanB podcast. My name is Gabriel Zaya, bro.
I'm Trent O'Day.
And we're BroDay. For those of you who are listening for the first time, we are multiverse traveling professional wrestlers.
There you go.
Yeah, multiverse traveling professional wrestlers and
Experienced podcasters.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is season 2. Season 2. Season 2. And what kind of season is it? I'm going to tell you right now. It's the Sting season. It's the Sting season. Now, Woo Sting. Now, for those of you who can't tell, young Trent over here, for those of you watching, you can see. For those of you listening, you probably can't tell, but our dear Trenty boy, a little bit lethargic. A little bit lethargic there, Chief. Come on, man. We've got to come with the high energy. We need that content. Trent is what we need.
A big evening last night, which you were a part of, you were...
I am the king of recovery.
Rubbish.
I'm the recovery. The recovery king.
You were the king of drinking water all night, is what you were.
The king of recovery. We'll work it out in post.
We're not going to work it out.
I was the Dezo.
Yeah, you were. That's fine. Everyone needs a Dezo.
You always need a Dezo.
Everyone needs a Dezo.
In saying that, though, when you're out and you're the Dezo, and if you're like at a club or whatever, and you're in and around everyone that's a little bit more intoxicated than you, feel
it's even more sobering.
It is even more sobering.
It's terrible.
It's atrocious. And in your mind, you're like, yo,
you're so aware of how not drunk you are,
and how much of a scene people cause. Like that you feel like when you're drunk, you're like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm having so much fun, and it's just us, and it's our little circle. And you look at it, and you're like, nah, this is cringe overload.
Oh, and it's, to be fair,
it's great.
Like we went out last night to celebrate a close friend's
Bucks party.
Yeah, which was so much fun. Like I had an absolute ball.
The king of the second, third, fourth wind.
He just kept
going.
It was so impressive. Like
we got to get him in wrestling. He'll never lose.
He'll never lose.
He'll never lose.
He's so resilient.
Oh,
but he
what a hero.
No, like
shout out.
You're
to
right.
Buck.
He started, and he's not a big drinker anyway.
No.
So he started
drank like a fish though.
Yeah, man, and like we were being generous with how much we were giving him.
Yep.
And I reckon, like, if say we started
tanked
at
all of it, bro.
What did we start at? Like 3?
3 in the afternoon, bro.
3 in the afternoon.
Yep.
He
kept going.
He was gone by 5.
Yep, and then came back.
He was gone by 5.
Like, as in he was dead.
Yeah,
at
dead
5.
at 5, and
came
then
back.
Came back.
5:02.
Yeah, and then he was dead again at 6. Came
Probably
back 6:04.
6:04.
Yeah, a little bit longer to recover.
Yeah, a little bit longer. Yep.
And then he was gone again at 6:45.
Yep. And how do you guess what time he came back?
Yeah, back at 7. Yeah, 6:50. Yeah, 6:50. A little bit longer even.
What a charge.
Not even 15 minutes. He was just, and every time we went out, it was the next place was, let's go to the next place.
Let's go.
And then we get kicked out of there, or we get asked to move on.
Yep.
Let's go to the next place. And I was like, there's only so many next places we can go before you've exhausted your options.
Every bartender's like, mate, you got to go home. You're going home. You're taking him home. And we're like, yeah. And then
we went to one place.
Stepped through the doors, stepped out of the doors. And he's like, we're on to the next one. And
we went into one place. This routed me because you pay for entry, and you paid for entry and a free drink, right? Yeah. Well, it's not a free drink. You get an entry, you pay for entry, but you also get a drink card with it. So we walked in and we cashed in the drink cards, and he stood there in a Finding Nemo suit. Like, he's an idiot. Like, he looked like a goose. And
he looked like a fish.
Yeah, he looked like a fish. That was the point. And he was already out on his feet.
Oh, bro. Barely. He could barely stand.
But we cashed a drink card in.
Like a fish. He was legless.
Yeah, we gave it to him. And the security guard was so kind and was like, oi, that's his last one. I was like, you're giving him that one? Like, you're letting him have one more.
At that point, you're like, all right, yeah, we got to check whoever issued your RSA there.
Yeah,
Chief.
I was like, no shot, you're letting him have one more.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it got taken off him anyway. Someone's just like, nope.
Yep.
And handed him water. But you're right, like, if you're the desert, and honestly, everyone needs a turn at being a designated driver.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like you've got to share the load around or whatever. So like when you are
Yeah. You're
very
very designated.
So sober.
You're so sober.
And even if you try to match the energy, people are like, I don't need drinks to have a good time. And you're
right.
right.
You're just wavelengths are just off.
Yeah, and you're like, you're right. You don't need alcohol to have a good time,
just
but you've
off.
got to put in so much more effort to match their energy.
Yeah, you've got to almost go like sugar high. If you're there, you either go the waters, or what I've done a few times is I just go on like
Sugary drinks.
Yeah, lemonade, Solo, Coke, whatever, right? Just sugary drinks to give me that sugar rush.
Boost
give
the
me
energy.
a kick, exactly.
Yeah, boost the energy.
To try and match everyone's hypeness that way.
Oh, because
And
you
it
look
just-
around and like the carnage that happens around you in town.
Fantastic.
Oh,
it's great. It's like a Renaissance painting.
It is.
As it's happening in front of you.
It is. You look in front of you, you've got like 3 people in a group laughing and joking. You've got 2 off to the side, almost about to vomit. You've got 1 lying out behind them for no reason.
Completely passed out.
And
And in the foreground, you've got an angry couple having a go at each other, being like, no, I don't even know.
And then there's
who
a
she
security
was.
guard
She didn't
holding
even
back
look at me."
3 random dudes.
No, there's a security guard there being chatted up by chicks,
Yeah.
trying to like cut in line to get in at the front.
God.
It's art. You just watch it all unfold in front
It's
of you.
modern art.
Oh, it really is. And you look out and you see the people that that never ever smoke, but there they are smoking away. It's all just it's a beautiful artistic.
It's a beautiful horror story.
Yeah, it's a capture of life, the nightlife.
And then you'll only ever get like very small instances where you're the deso and you're in that scenario and you just look across the way and there's the other deso. the other deso who's controlling their friends.
Who's like waist lock holding their friend, keeping them standing, being like, come on. The car's just here, let's go, we're all good. And exactly
and
that.
their night's just finished and your night's just beginning and they give you the eyes and they're like...
this is your future, bud. This is your future. This is you in however long.
Yeah.
However rallies he's got.
Yeah.
It could be 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 3 hours.
Who
knows?
We started early and we're finishing early. You guys started a little bit later. Our shifts, they swap over.
Yeah, that's it. This is our handover.
Yeah, the handover.
Godspeed.
It's
Deso.
terrible.
Godspeed.
It was so much fun. But
It was great fun.
It's also one of those things where I realize now, and you hate to say it, but like the older you get, the more that scenario doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
On the regular.
100%.
Every now and again, I'm like, yep, sure, that's fine. I can go out and do that.
Yeah.
But if it's
for an event. And
like,
even then, you've got to be
all the teeny boppers running around as well, and you're like, no shot. Like,
nah.
You're like, oh
you're
my
looking
God.
at guys and girls, and you're like, you're too pimply to
be allowed in a pub.
Like you look at them and you're like, it looks like you just put down Spot the Dog. Like you just finished reading that, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to town.
And it's
getting
the woo
drunk,
girl
and
screech as well.
That's the worst. The worst.
Oh.
And everyone, right? And when you're the sober one and you see people that are drunk on a night out, they always love to see you.
Oh.
Doesn't matter what's going on. Oh my God, it's Gabe! Ah! And they love you. It's big hugs and kisses, and they're all, and you're like,
You hit the Thanos. I don't even know who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, like there are so many times where, like,
great.
I'm the sober one,
and I was like, oh my God!
And you'll just hear like
These
this random person will stand out in front of you and be like, "Oh my God, dude!" and like, dap you up, and you're like, bro. Well, I think we shared maybe a psychology class together at uni. Like, what are you doing?
We may have I saw you at the gym, and that's about it.
Yeah, and like even then, we uncomfortably exchanged the half smile.
My name's Gabe.
Not even that.
Oh,
it's
not
just
even
like
that. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, those ones. Like, you just sort of slightly tilt the head back and give them the half what's up nod.
Hey, we're both on the same schedule, clearly, because we're here every single day and we see each other every single day.
Yeah.
Hey, and then you see each other in town, and then it's, yo, you go to the same gym I do. And you're like, yeah, man, I do. Hey.
And then they'll do the, come on, come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Bro, yeah.
I'll buy a drink, bro. Come on. And you're like,
bro, we gotta work out together. Yeah, for sure, we will. Yeah, bro, you gotta work out together.
oh no, it's the fake plans you make when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, listen. Tomorrow I'll call you. We'll go gym together.
Bro, we gotta catch up.
Yeah. What we'll do tomorrow. Yeah, we'll wake up.
Message me.
Message me. We'll go do lunch.
Yeah,
we'll hit the gym.
Let's go.
Bro, we'll go
so
straight.
keen.
We'll go for a swim afterwards.
Bro,
yeah.
I haven't gone for a swim in so long, bro.
I'll see you tomorrow, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
Let's go. Dap up. All right, bro. You have a good night. Yeah, bro. See ya.
And then you sleep till midday.
Oh yeah, easy.
Sleep till midday and never speak to that human being ever again.
No. Exactly.
But anyway,
right. Yeah. But yeah, this is episode 10 of season 2.
Yep.
This is from the title. Yeah, from the title. Did we mention that? Oh, no, that was in the first take.
That was in the first take. I was so off wavelength.
Yeah. And you dropped an F-bomb.
Yeah. Whoops.
You dropped an F-bomb. Whoops.
Speaking of dropping things in the pod.
Tag!
Okay. Gabriel.
Yes.
If that is
Trent,
your real jacket.
It is, actually.
Thank God.
But how did we get the jacket?
Yeah, go on, man.
Lovely people at Baked by Marie
So baked.
sponsored us. They're so baked, so by, and so Marie.
That's so Marie.
That's so Baked by Marie.
That's so baked by Marie.
The lovely people at Baked by Marie, Lisa and Mitch.
Maybe that's a slogan.
That's so Baked by Marie.
Yeah, like they could run, like they make stuff, and then it's like they have a cake in front of us,
okay,
and we eat it, and we eat it, and we go, that's disgusting.
That's obviously not baked.
That's obvious. That's not a cake that I want.
That's atrocious.
And then they move that, and then another cake
comes along, and
it looks better,
and you eat it, and it's vegan black bean cake, and you're like, nah.
Toss that to the side.
Toss that to the side.
And then a third cake. That looks even better than that.
Yeah.
Eat it, and you go,
definitely.
That's so baked by Marie.
So baked by
That's
Marie.
so baked by Marie.
That's great.
And that's how you can feel if you want to eat a cake on Gologly Lane made by some of the loveliest people that you'll ever meet.
And go there, mention BroDay, you'll get a, that's nice. Take a photo of front of shop. We'll share it with a, that's nice.
We've done it before.
We've done it. Don't test us. We will.
That sounds like a threat.
We'll do it again. I dare you, bro. Don't. The growling's weird.
I don't know how to not do it.
You don't know how to not do it?
I don't know how to not do it.
All right. We might need to intervention.
I'm bad with confrontation.
That's very non-confrontational.
I'm very...
Plugging Baked by Marie. Yeah, very confrontational.
No, the way you were staring the camera down.
Oh, okay.
I'm not good with confrontation. I do weird things when I get into confrontations with people.
As
like sort of like a
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because imagine this. You say you're arguing with someone in the street, right? And they're like, Gabe, you piece of garbage. You cut me off in traffic.
And in my head, I'm like, I will die here.
Yeah. And
I'm
you're like,
I will die here. One of us is dying.
All right. So then you're in the right. So you snap back and you're like, we're going to fight. And then you start going towards this guy. And all of a sudden he's like,
yeah, that'd throw me off.
Straight away.
That'd throw me off. I'm thrown.
You're thrown.
I am milk that's left out of the fridge.
Curdling.
I'm off. I'm curdling. I'm curdling. Isn't curdling that winter sport where you have those rocks and you slide them down the ice? You're curdling?
No, that's curling. Curdling is when you lie together with a significant other and you snuggle up.
No, that's cuddling. Curdling is when you're in the Alps of Switzerland and you need to call out to someone who's all the way over the other side of it.
Curdling! That is curdling. That's, yodeling.
Oh, that's yodeling.
But, no, curdling is when you... I'm out.
No,
I couldn't.
We got three.
Three's good.
Three's pretty good.
Anyway, Baked by Marie. Bake great cakes. That's so Baked by Marie. We're not sponsored. We're just big fans, but we're also sponsored.
Yeah, that's perfect. Anyway, you're doing a segment. Continue. Serge Monte.
Can you play...
Serge Monte.
Yep, the one that's on. Play it.
That one?
Yep.
B.
Yes. But imagine it's me singing.
This is Beeth I the Butthole. Very fancy.
So fancy.
We read stories and judge them. And said judgment is of the butthole variety. We tell you, the listener, if the person is a butthole or not. This is Beeth I the Butthole and Fade Out.
It's nearly a minute of sting.
Bro, I didn't realize how long.
Yeah, that is nearly a minute of sting.
Was like, as I was listening, I'm just thinking to myself,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Very good.
I love it.
Very
I
good.
want to use that more. I want to use it more. I want to use the stings more. But anyway,
Well, this is the season for it.
this is the season for
All right. So, Beeth I the Butthole. This is me. What? Yeah, good. All right. Beeth I the Butthole for going home after I got told to sleep on the floor.
No.
So straight away, what do you think?
No.
Okay.
You've been told to sleep on the floor? So they're at someone's place and they said...
I don't know. This is just
sleep-
all you
yeah,
get.
I
right
know,
now.
that's all you get. Yeah. If I'm... Alright, so I'm there and then wherever I am, I'm assuming this is a partner's place or a significant other or someone that you met that night or something, right? And you're there and then they go, you're sleeping on the floor. I'm like, I'm leaving then. I'm leaving.
Yep.
I'm just leaving. I'm not sleeping on the floor. Give me a couch. I'm not. If you're not comfortable with me being in the same bed, fine. Give me a couch.
Yep.
I'm not sleeping on the floor.
All right. So, I'll preface this by saying that my husband, 33, has a friend, Carl,
Right.
33,
Carl,
who he
okay.
considers to be one of his closest friends.
Oh, that's nice. Is he Lenny? Is Lenny? and Carl?
Yeah. My husband sometimes calls Carl his nicotine because of how much he misses him and wants to spend time with him.
That's okay.
They do everything together and they're even co-workers working the same job.
Don't mind that. That's fine.
Unfortunately, Carl's wife passed away from cancer 3 months ago, which caused him to distance himself.
Oh.
My husband felt devastated for him.
Yeah.
He recently started spending more time with him and brought him meals and new clothes.
That's nice. That's really nice.
We planned a 3-day vacation to another state.
Yep.
I made a hotel reservation for 2.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to me,
Yep.
my husband had invited Carl to come with us. This made me upset because it spoiled the entire vacation, not trying to be dramatic. I only found out when we went to pick him up. I sucked it up after my husband explained that Carl is a recent widower who's been wallowing in grief for so long and needed this vacation.
Then tell her.
The problem
Tell her.
is money is tight, and since Carl hasn't worked ever since his wife passed, he couldn't pay for his own room and we didn't have a budget for it.
Then you don't go.
My husband said we should just share one room, and
No.
I again sucked it up since he said we'd be out all day on the beach anyway. First night, I was in bed when my husband and Carl got back, and I got woken up by my husband telling me to get out of bed and sleep on the mattress he'd put for me on the floor, and he and Carl would take the bed.
No. What?
I asked if he was serious, and he asked what else is he supposed to do. He said Carl was a guest, we can't let him sleep on the floor.
Yes, we can.
And at the same time, I can't share a bed with Carl while he, my husband, sleep on the floor. I told him I didn't sign up for this, but he told me to suck it up and tried to pull the Carl is a widower card. I told Carl to get out and then got up and got dressed to go home. My husband started yelling at me, calling me irrational, but I wasn't having it. I left the hotel and travelled back home. Carl didn't say anything when he saw me leave, except that I was making this non-issue an issue. They got back and my husband refused to even talk about it, but still said that I ruined this for Carl and acted abhorrently and disgustingly. I admit Carl is struggling and I might have ruined this for him, but I didn't even know he was coming.
There's so many there's so many stops. There's so many stop signs. So many points you go, nah, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. When you're booking it from the top, so old mate, Lenny, not Carl.
Yeah, so
Lenny,
yeah, we'll just call the husband Lenny, right?
The husband Lenny.
Yep.
My boy, you've got to tell your wife who's booking it, or when you guys are arranging it, sorting your budget out, being like, hey, this is what Carl's doing, let's get him in on it too. And then you can have a talk then about we can and can't afford it, yada, yada, yada. And you go, oh, yeah. Oh, well then, all right, we won't go so far out. We'll find somewhere closer, or we'll go somewhere different, or a cheaper hotel, or whatever.
Yep.
You work around it to get him an extra room, right?
Yep.
Fine. Okay. That's the first one, right? The
Okay.
next one. The next one was, what did he say? He just said to suck it up, right? Go to where the bits I was at.
Yep.
So
So suck it up.
suck it up, then what?
Husband invited Carl to come.
She only found out when they went to pick him up.
Yeah, only went to found out when he picked him up.
At that point,
spending all night on the beach, and then they got back one night.
That's a scene. That's right. And he goes,
sleep on the mattress.
Nah, bro, no way. He hates her. He hates his wife.
I think Carl might be into Lenny might be into
Carl.
men. Yeah,
I think that. Yeah.
I think Lenny might be into Carl.
I think so because, bro, that's no man.
Like literally one of the first comments was like, no shade here. I think your husband might be into men, specifically Carl.
Yeah, I think so, bro. That's huge red flags, right? If you just tell him,
it's massive,
bro.
Man.
You just tell him, look, bro. We've bent ourselves over backwards because I'm assuming, haven't asked for this. We've just thrust this upon ourselves. Because I'm assuming Carl didn't say, yeah, can I come along? Can I this? Can I come along? Rah, rah, rah.
I mean,
because he said at the start, he withdrew himself.
Yeah,
because he's a widower and everything. He was like, nah, I'll be whatever. Yeah. I'll be a hermit. I'll be more, all right, I'll just stay at home. Yeah. So I'm assuming they thrust it upon themselves.
Probably.
Bro, just say, sleep on the floor. Sleep on the floor. Maybe get some earplugs because we finna.
Oh, brother,
we finna go off. We're on holidays.
I don't know. It's just red flag city.
Put yourself in Carl's position.
Do you know what I think happened? I think Lenny and Carl, no judgment, we're all accepting here on the hashtag NoPlanB podcast. You can be whoever you want and do whatever you want, but as long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else. Lenny and Carl definitely are into each other. Mm. And I personally, I think they orchestrated this. I think that, he started recently spending time with him. I think maybe there's a little bit of dodgy play going on.
Mate, I reckon there's a bit of that. They've got that tension between each other. That sort of unspoken, you know what I mean? If they're, say for example, he's walking backwards somewhere and then he turns around and they just bump into each other, chest to chest, and say he spills his books or something, what? And they both go to reach down.
You gotta start watching The Princess Bride, man.
And they both go to reach down and pick up the same book, and they look up and they both make eye contact with each other, and just for a second, they get lost in one another's eyes.
Yeah.
And then they snap back.
Yeah, and then
they snap back out of it. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe there's
of course,
there.
Exactly that. Yeah,
and then it sort of plants that seed in the back of their mind, and they're both like, "Well, no, I'm
married. I'm
married.
I'm a widower.
I
like women.
I could never.
Could be,
I could never. Could I?
Yeah, and then I reckon it's something like that, and obviously,
and then this has come up.
Be whoever you want, and do whatever you want, but
just don't
tell the wife.
Yeah.
And be honest with the wife. It seems
with yourself.
Yeah, yourself and your wife, because
that's gammon. It's
gammon, and just everything that he did, I was like, no, stop.
Yeah, bro, big no-nos. The whole thing, all of it is no. Even if you're...
I understand you're trying to help your friend, but at the base level, inviting him on the trip is enough.
Yeah, inviting him on the trip is enough. Inviting him, being we're doing this, come along, make your own way there. Oh, I can't. Fine, we'll pay for that. Oh, I can't stay anywhere. Fine, we'll pay for that. And at that point, give him the mattress.
Yeah, you're we're paying for that. You sleep there.
Sleep on the floor. No, we can't. It's the two of them in the same bed.
Yeah, man.
The two of them in the same bed.
I don't know. It seemed by the end of it, seemed like they weren't even trying.
Leonard and Carlson, boys, come clean.
And
spending too much time in that closet. Come on out.
And
it's okay.
And look, if you're not ready to, at least fill the wife in.
Yeah, make sure no one else is in there with you.
Yeah.
Or make sure no one's expecting you on the
not be in there.
On the other side of what is now a two-way closet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Come on, we got it.
Yep.
Make sure you're not hurting anyone.
Make sure you.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah, you just got to. Yeah.
Poor wife.
Well, okay. So one of the things that my partner always says is you can do anything you want in this world, as long as you don't hurt yourself or anybody else.
Perfect. Spot on.
That's the general, if something makes you happy or
if something makes you happy.
Yep. If something makes you happy or if it makes, if you enjoy it or do it, go out. Do whatever the hell you want. Just, you can't hurt yourself.
Be conscious of yourself and others.
And you can't hurt anybody else.
Anybody close to you and around you. Yeah.
So there you go.
I rate that.
So that's kind of a little code to live by.
Yeah.
And in this segment, they're hurting the wife.
Definitely.
So, No.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Big wrong. So, our judgment, beeth I the butthole?
No.
She was not the butthole.
She was not the butthole.
Leonard was the butthole.
Leonard's the butthole, and
Carl,
Carl...
possibly. Butthole adjacent.
Yeah, butthole adjacent. Gooch.
He's a gooch.
He's a gooch.
He's a gooch.
He's a big gooch.
Silly gooch.
Silly gooch. We got a butthole and a silly gooch.
Tag.
Hey, Gabriel. Are you alright?
Trent.
Hey.
Why
Do you
did I
like...
do that? Oh.
Do you like... Are you alright?
Yep.
Do you like the sports ball?
I love the sports ball.
How good is the sports ball, ladies and gentlemen?
It's great.
Teams of sports ball players kicking, throwing, hitting, misplacing, passing, and or scoring with objects.
I love it.
Hey, Gabriel.
Hey, Trent.
Do you like Disney?
I love Disney.
How good is Disney, folks?
I love
villains, heroes, witches, wizards, wolves, dwarfs, elves, all using items to save the world.
Oh, hang on. I feel like...
Have you picked it up, Gabriel?
You're connecting a little something. What is it?
This
is...
a segment
Mm.
for sports ball fans and Disney fans alike. In specifically...
Zero crossover.
But also only crossover.
A lot of crossover.
Yeah, but
a lot of
almost exclusively crossover.
And not like the basketball crossover where it's the shoom, shoom, like the crossover. The left
I
right.
see you've played sports ball. Bouncy sports ball.
Yep.
I forgot what I was
Play
going
this thing.
That's right. We'll play... Wait, I have this one. Keep doing it. Wait. It's not even on here.
What was it?
The Silly Things one.
Oh. No, it's not.
Well, it's playing that one. Silly things, whatever. All right, cool. That's the sting, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah. Whoops. Yep.
Sunday Crossing Monday. So depending on when this is released.
Ooh, me like it.
Sunday Crossing Monday.
People would know.
No, people wouldn't know. So Sunday Crossing Monday, depending on when this is released.
This will be released after.
Straight after this?
Yeah,
Or
no, this will be
after-
on the Monday.
Oh, okay, on the Monday, yeah. So this has already happened.
This has already happened.
Yeah, as soon as this will be released, this has already happened. But the final day of the English Premier League, soccer / football, has happened for the 2022 season.
Football.
Football.
Can you
Sports ball.
do an English accent?
All right, lads, we're going to play some football. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, smashed it.
I'm from Burnley.
Yeah, good.
My
Very good.
husband goes for Blackburn Rovers.
Yep.
My in-laws don't like him.
That's Scottish, isn't it?
No, I know that. I'm from Burnley.
So, basically, for those not big into the sports ball football, soccer is played over the back end of one year and the beginning end of another. So it crosses like the Christmas period. So like 2021-2022 season is coming to a close in the biggest and best sporting soccer competition in the world.
Huge call.
Huge
call.
Huge
Yeah?
call.
Better than Champions League? Better than Euros?
Oh, no, I mean
Better than the World
domestic.
Cup?
Sorry, domestic
Okay,
competition.
Okay,
Domestic.
all right, fine. Yeah,
The best domestic league.
Yeah.
And in the 2022 season, there are only 2 games. So, contrary to rugby league or rugby union or soccer that's played here, there's no final series.
No.
In soccer.
You finish first, you are the best team in the land.
Yeah, you finish first, that is it.
Yep.
Right? So it finishes after 38 games and that's it.
There's no minor and major premiership, it's just the premiership.
Yeah, that's it. You win it. And then the top 4 go into like a super competition called the Champions League, and the 2 underneath that go into like a second division competition. So there's lots of spots to play for. Potentially anyone finishing in the top 7 can be playing
Continental football.
So like an international competition. And all of the last, because there's no grand final, all of the last games of the season are played on the same day
at the
exact same time. So everyone kicks off at 1 a.m.
Out 1
Our
a.m.
time.
Sunday night to Monday morning.
Yeah. So this year, I think there are 8 games in a standard round. 10 games in a standard round. Only 8 of them, 8 out of the 10 of them have something on the line.
Yeah.
There are only 2 games in the final round that have nothing to play for.
Yeah.
The rest are all playing for like the title or the top 4 or Europa League or relegation. So like teams that finish in the bottom 3 go down a competition.
Down division. And it's a huge setback financially and like...
Yeah, they lose lots of money if you get relegated.
Yeah, it's really bad for your club. And so then it's a real big struggle that if you go down, you've got to try and get back up.
Yeah, it's a whole big issue.
Yeah, huge.
So, with all of that being said, and none of it being relevant, in honor of the final day of the Premier League season coming up,
yes,
I would like you to pick your starting Disney 11 for your brand new... So you got to pick a starting team for a Premier League side using only Disney villains and heroes.
Okay.
And justify why you're putting them in there.
All right. Yep. Okay.
I want you to start from the back. So we'll explain, for those of you who aren't sports ball fans, we'll explain what the positions do and a general idea of what they're there for.
Yes.
So you can...
Yeah. I'll play a standard 4-4-2.
4-4-2, yep. That's how it goes up the field. So 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 2 attackers.
2 attackers, yeah. So before all of that, I'll need to find a goalkeeper.
Yep.
And
Who makes up the start of the 11.
Yep. So from the Disney universe.
Yep.
My goalkeeper.
Disney Pixar or Disney?
Oh, that's what I was going to ask, I guess. So straight off the bat, I've got a Disney Pixar one.
All right, Disney Pixar. Go Disney Pixar.
Disney Pixar. I'm picking the invisible snake villain from Monsters Inc. Randall. He's my goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's decent.
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 Because you, as an attacker, you got to know where the goalkeeper is to fire it, and then goes invisible, and then just pops up.
And he's quick too.
He's quick.
He's
rapid.
Yeah.
Pop up, save the ball.
Hands everywhere.
Grip it. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Randall's, that's a great shout. Absolutely phenomenal shout.
My 2 centre backs.
So the centre backs are in charge of major defensive decisions. So basically, like, whatever happens in the defensive line is dictated by these 2 men.
Yes. Do I want them there or do I want them in the centre mids? No, I want them there. I want them there as pure destroyers. Right?
Okay, yep.
The problem though is their chemistry, is how they'll get along together. Okay.
Right, yeah.
So I've got right centre back.
Yep.
Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, good. Oh, bro. Yes, I love it.
Left centre back. Gaston.
Just 2 big hulking men.
Yeah, proper. You can't get through us.
Yep.
You cannot get through us. We will almost literally eat
you. Yeah, good.
To get through. For you to get through us. Right.
Yep.
They're my 2 centre backs. The only problem is their communication. And they're possibly their leadership because they sort of can blow off the handle a little bit and they're a bit too passionate.
Bit fiery. Could cost you a red card, bro.
Exactly. But that's how it goes.
But yeah, that's football.
That's the payoff.
You're a manager.
That's the payoff.
You got to manage him.
Exactly. That's the payoff.
All right.
So they're my 2 centre backs, right? Now,
wing backs.
My wing backs.
While you think about it. So wing backs are your 2 guys outside your centre backs in the defensive line. They are also in charge of defending the outsides of the pitch, but they can also be used attacking wise as well. So they're sort of like...
They need to be quick,
like
agile.
WAWD in netball, if anyone's a netball, sports ball fan. They can go up and down the pitch, sort of used for attack and defense.
Yep.
Usually quick fellows.
Yes.
To account for the fact that the big boys in the middle are usually pretty slow.
Yeah. And in addition, so the big boys, because they're tall, you get a cross in,
boom,
head that...
You got beast leaping out of the air.
Head that sucker. Out of here.
Out of here.
At left back, from Toy Story... Little Bo Peep.
Yeah, sick.
Because if they get around her, hook them back in.
Yeah, good. Perfect. Love that.
Right back in.
Love that.
And I'm keeping the Toy Story theme, right? So that's my left back. My right back.
Yep.
Buzz.
Yeah.
I need a quick... I feel like it's
to
quick.
infinity.
Exactly. To infinity and beyond.
And beyond.
My left side is going to be the more defensive-sided fullback.
To
my
infinity.
Right side,
go beyond.
Exactly.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, love
and
it.
my right side is going to be the one that like... Overlaps, underlaps. That's my, think Cafu, think Maicon, like the...
Max Alonso.
Max Alonso, but on the left, but on the right side.
Yeah.
Sort of a Kyle Walker, right?
Yes.
Someone who can overlap on that side. The left side is more solid.
Yep. And we've seen Buzz Lightyear move around that. He's got wheels, bro.
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
He got wheels, bro.
He is booking.
And leader.
Yeah,
and also you've got that leadership quality in there. 100%.
Exactly.
Yep.
And he won't dive. right? If someone like trips him or something, he won't dive.
No,
He'll be
no,
like
integrity.
He's falling with style.
Yeah, good.
He's not diving. He's falling with style.
Great, awesome.
Okay, now what's next?
So your midfielders are next. Mm-hmm. Your centre midfielders.
I need 2 centre midfielders.
So your central midfielders, non-sports ball fans, are your thinkers.
Yep.
They're the people that make the team happen around them.
Yep.
Often cool heads, calm under pressure, lots of tactical awareness of what's happening around you.
Yep.
You'll get a lot of really influential players in the centre of your midfield. You can make them either attacking or defending.
My first one.
Yep.
Right? Got to be a general on the park.
Yeah, good.
Right?
Yeah.
I am picking...
Think Skulls.
Yeah. Paul Scholes like the metronome, right?
Yeah.
The general control everything.
Ball just goes through him.
Calm under pressure, that kind of thing, right? I've got I don't know what his name is exactly, but the captain from Mulan.
Oh, bro.
I've got the captain from Mulan in centre mid.
Yes.
I've got him there, Captain... I don't know.
But you keep talking.
So
I'll get his name up.
He's my centre mid. He's my first one. Just keep everything calm under pressure. He's a cool head. He might get a little bit fiery every now and then, but that's okay.
A bit of fire is fine.
It's passion, and he knows the rules, and he sticks to the rules. He's there making sure everyone is in line. You lose track, you lose a bit of momentum, you lose the pace of the game. I think so.
Li Shang, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That's him. Yeah, Li Shang.
Yeah. So that's one of my centre mids.
Yeah.
Right. And then my other centre mid, I'm gonna need someone that's creative, right? That's a ball player that can everything goes through them, a talisman.
Yeah.
Right? Someone that's I'm the hero in this story, right? This is gonna be huge. I need the hero of the story. It's got to be. I feel like it's Simba.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's Simba, but it's
young, bro.
But it's Simba. No, not cub Simba.
Yeah,
Simba.
You're gonna go a little bit older.
Just as he's.
Why not?
What
about Scar?
Nah.
Crafty, bruv.
Yeah, but not.
He's crafty, bro. He's tactical, man. He's moved hyenas around him.
Right.
He built an empire.
He has.
You gotta put Scar in that midfield.
I've got too much volatility in the spine already with my centre backs.
You need someone to calm him down.
I need to calm it down.
Mufasa.
Mufasa's a great shout.
Old head.
Rafiki? But there's two... I need energy. That creativity. Maybe make a mistake, and that's okay. Because
win it back.
Craft, get right in there and win it back. You need someone to the game. You're losing the game. You need someone to step up and make that run through the middle and go, bugger it. We're 1-0 down. I run straight through the middle of the park, leave my man, and try and flood forward.
And you've got Beast hoofing it from deep, angular ball. Simba. Takes the touch, brings it down, drops it across. Shang, top corner, bang. Let's get down to business, bro. Puts it in the top corner.
Exactly, yeah. I've got Simba as my more creative centre mid, but Simba, just as he's taken back the Pride Lands.
Yeah, so you're peak Simba.
Adult Simba. Yeah, peak Simba.
Yep.
Peak Simba. On the left, right?
Yep.
On the left of midfield, I've got the Jaguar from Tarzan.
Wow.
Crafty, really, really
just quick, bro.
Just
devastating.
Because Little Bo Peep is the solid holder.
Yeah.
I'm alright with the Jaguar just going.
Just sending.
Just go. So I'll have almost like a Robert Perez, Ashley Cole kind of scenario.
Yep.
But I'll just let the Robert Perez run. I'll just let the Jaguar run. Just go.
Yep.
Don't care.
Just use speed.
Run. Use
speed, pace.
Play it in behind.
Quickness, agile.
Off you go. Play in Simba. Simba looks up. Bang. Jaguar.
A little bit primitive in the way he thinks.
Behind. Yeah.
A little bit primitive in the way he thinks. So he has his drawbacks. He's not going to be the crafty winger that's going to slot one through, but he's just
running
speed.
Behind and crop. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Running behind 45, running behind back post. That's it.
Yep.
I don't need you to take on these monster fullbacks. That's okay. You'll get lost in the big games, but that's fine. We've got enough on the rest of the park to save it.
I want to tell you who your right wing is.
Okay,
and then
please.
I'm gonna.
Definitely.
I want to have a
go.
I want to put someone in your head. No, you go first. Then I'll go after you. I want to see if you pick first.
Okay. All right. So my right wing. I don't know. No, you tell me yours.
I think if you're not putting Lightning McQueen,
that's huge,
on the right hand side, you're bonkers, bro.
That's huge.
He's a champion, bro.
Yeah,
he's got speed.
Yeah, he's got winning
Footwork's
mentality.
probably not the best.
He's got the winning mentality.
He's got the winning mentality, but he's a champion.
Yeah.
Bona fide champion.
That's a fair call. Yeah, I'll play that then, yeah.
And
I'll
like
put
playing on
Lightning-
the right, turn left to go
Lightning
right,
on the
man.
right.
All he does is just go right.
Yeah. That's
All he
it.
does,
Cut
like,
in,
cut in,
outside,
everything.
Do all of it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because if you're going up against a low block, you
Yeah.
can't play the Jaguar in behind.
No.
You go, nah, I'll play it to Lightning McQueen, do something, win the game for
Yeah,
us.
win. Yeah,
All right.
He's a
let's go.
champion,
And
yeah.
he'll do it.
He's a winner.
Ka-chow.
he ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Up front,
Yep. So these are your attackers, by the way.
2 strikers.
All right, so 2 strikers there. Your goal scorers, your attackers for sports ball fans. The one that gets all the ones that get all the plaudits.
First one, Tarzan.
Oof.
Just the big fella.
Okay.
He's
the Adebayo Akinfenwa, who retired, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I was so
know,
sad. I watched. Yeah.
He's my almost sort of Robert Lewandowski. He's my Olivier Giroud.
Okay.
Maybe more of a Giroud in between the two.
Yeah.
He's a big, strong boy, but he's still quick. He's still got pace.
Yeah.
Good touch. Communication's a little bit off, but that's okay.
That's all right.
He's got the Jaguar
when you
on
sign
the left
overseas
side.
signings, like
Yeah.
you gotta work communication anyway.
Yeah. We'll sort of get him to a course, and I'll bring Jane over if I have to, and get her to teach him English.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got that chemistry with a Jaguar.
Yep.
Don't know how it'll work, but at least they can talk the same language. I think. I can't remember.
Yeah. No, they don't talk, but he understands them.
Yeah.
They'll figure
And
it
now my other striker. Who's gonna be my other striker? I feel like it has to be big now.
I had Woody for like my
Yeah.
Peter Crouch.
Oh,
My big,
yes.
tall, lanky,
the
like
gangly striker.
the big gangly striker bits
Yes.
going everywhere.
limbs, just limbs.
Limbs everywhere, but
That's great. But I can't play
Crouch against City
But I can't play Tarzan and Woody in the same team.
in the same team.
I'd have to go one or the other. I think.
Yeah.
Because one's the solid striker, up front. I need someone like a
Jamie Vardy.
Yeah, maybe sort of like a Jamie Vardy.
Just like a
I think.
pacey in behind.
Quick play, got good touch.
Jesse and Bullseye.
Oh, a combo.
Do
Two
they
of them
come?
together.
They come together, don't they? Like
I don't know. No, they do
Jesse
get
without
separated.
Bullseye's like useless. In the same way that Bullseye without Jesse is useless as well. Like if you can have them together, then absolutely. I think there's some good.
My other striker. Think of movies, right? So what? Aladdin, Genie.
Oh, bruv. No, I was gonna say from Encanto. If you get Louisa, the big hench,
Oh, yep. That's
just
it,
the
yep.
brick, bro.
Yes,
Just
100%. Yep, that's it.
100%. You have to.
Yeah, there it is. That's my game. I've got the big strikers up front. You can cross it in. I've got Tarzan with a good touch, good control, sort of roll someone, away you go.
You got big
Playing
hench
behind.
Louisa just holding off like 6 men, bro.
Beautiful.
Chest it down.
Make space for the rest of the
Yeah,
team.
100%.
Let Lightning McQueen and the Jaguar run in behind. There it is. That's my 11. So in goal,
Yep.
well, what was
Randall in goal.
Randall in goal.
Beast and Gaston in the centre backs.
Beast and Gaston in the centre backs.
Bo Peep.
Bo Peep at left back. Buzz at right back.
Buzz at right back. Yeah.
My two centre mids is the captain from Mulan.
Yep.
And Simba.
And Simba.
Left wing is Jaguar.
Right
the right wing is
Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen, thank you. And then
Louisa and Tarzan up front.
Yeah.
Great 11.
It makes Champions League at least.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that makes Champions
Gets the
League.
top 4.
Yep, that gets top 4.
And then maybe an extra signing here and there.
I see potential issues coming from the centre back pairing
Yeah,
really letting you
that's
down in
it.
the big games.
Yeah,
and
they're
maybe
losing
the
their
Jaguar.
head. Yeah, a red card here and there, but
Yeah.
they get us close. Maybe they make up for it by winning a cup final, right? So say if Gaston gets sent off on the weekend, we go to the cup final. The next week, the red card doesn't carry over. He scores the winning header.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that,
assume
you know?
you've got a couple of crafty men in the back that we can sort of bring in if we need to.
Yeah, I'd have one that I'd have a good everyman, like a James Milner, is probably Luigi from Cars. The guy that does the tires. Yeah. He's my craft. He's my James Milner. Play him anywhere in the park.
Yeah, he can do whatever.
He'll do a 7 out of 10 performance every day
every
of the
time.
week.
Yeah, every single
Consistent.
time. Yeah. That's awesome. There are so many.
Yeah.
Like John Smith surely warrants a place in there.
Maybe.
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is a shout.
Yeah, Pocahontas is agile. She's quick. You play her on the wing.
Yeah.
Or put her in the centre mid.
Centre mid, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you put her in the centre mid even.
Yeah, be her and Simba.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yo.
You chuck him.
Bulldozer.
Yeah.
If the captain is injured,
yeah.
captain injured, play him at centre mid. If a centre back's injured, play him at centre back.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, he's a big hulking lad. You put him wherever.
Wherever you want.
You need a backup keeper.
We
can do this all day.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Alright.
Go through the whole team.
All right, sweet. Tag out. Go Spurs. Nice.
Hey, Trent. You want to step into the universe? Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you okay, good. Strong tag. We get it. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that have been listening along so far, thank you. Sports. Thank you very much for listening. But just to let you know, we've got the wrestling roundup coming up. So we got to do a, what is it called?
Sting.
No.
Season.
No. No. We've got to do not a wrap up.
A ramble. Preamble.
Thank you. We're going to do a preamble. So if you're not into wrestling, that's completely fine. That's fair enough. Just so you know, you can listen along. I would appreciate that. But if you're going to turn off,
if you'd like to learn more about wrestling, you can also listen along.
Absolutely. But if you're not, that's fine, I guess. That means your choice. You can do what you want. So if you want to follow us on the socials, the tag team socials, we are at BroDay Tag Team on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and on YouTube. Be sure to give us a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Boost us through the algorithm. The streets are dangerous. The algorithmic streets guide us with your 5 stars.
If you'd like to follow me, Trent O'Day, Trent O'Day. You can follow me at OdayQWA on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I need TikTok content. Send me things to do. Send me things, challenges, trends. I need TikTok content. I don't have it. It's where all the kids live. And it's where that we can get most views. But I am so not entertaining on TikTok.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe.
You think I was going to sell myself short saying I'm not entertaining?
Yeah,
that's crap. I'm very entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody
TikTok, garbage. Need suggestions, need help.
Like I said, bro, you look at your own TikTok and see the stuff you like, do that. I know.
So much of it is just memes.
I was going to say, a lot of the stuff you do like is just people falling over.
Oh, bro. People falling over is... Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
If you want to follow myself, I am Gabriel Zaya. I am at The Real Gabe Bro on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. But now we have the wrestling roundup.
You got it.
Where is it?
It's up the top.
It's up the top.
4th down. There you go.
And it is for the Wrestling Roundup. Seamless transition.
Your best sting.
Thank you.
That is your best sting. Like, to date, best sting. I love it so much.
No, you don't like the, what was it? Do it for shreds? Don't be that guy.
Yeah, that was good too. That was good too, but it's definitely the wrestling roundup one.
Very tough to do because they're either really long, like Be By the Butthole, which is
49 seconds.
49 seconds, and Actual Factual is 46 seconds. And then you've got, Don't Be That Guy, which is 7.
Yeah.
7 seconds.
Yeah, we need to tidy some of that up.
Look, it is what it is. Yeah, we're it's a rangefinder.
It's a rangefinder.
We're finding our range. Yeah. Wrestling roundup.
Yeah.
We can sort of we can round up our recent travels.
Oh my goodness, we've been traveling a bit actually. Not as much as last year, which I think
up
is
now.
Up until now, we haven't been traveling as much as last year.
Planned.
Which we will talk about in a little bit. Yeah.
In a little bit, as in
our July is going to get slightly huge,
second half
and
of the
also
year.
Slightly choppy changey with podcast releases, so we'll talk about that and how that's all going to work.
Bang!
Yeah, it's going to bang, but it's definitely going to be choppy with our releases.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, like, wrestling travel is something that I've always wanted to do. Just because...
Absolutely.
I've loved traveling anyway. Like, I lived overseas for 2 years, and all I did was travel, and I had off time there, and, like, combining it with stuff wrestling-wise is always good.
Speaking of breaking the voice and wrestling, it was so good when you cut your promo.
Oh, dude.
Your other universe variant cut the promo.
Yeah, man.
And broke on first.
Because
First things first.
No, I was trying to say firstly.
Firstly.
I was trying to say firstly. And because I'd been yelling all throughout the match, but my voice had had time to calm down. So I was like dehydrated.
Promo. Firstly.
Yeah, I was just dry. Like, my mouth was dry, my throat was dry. It was terrible. I dropped it firstly, and I was like, crowd chomped in. And I was like, yep, sweet. Tried to say it again to cut back off. And I tried to put my deeper voice on, and it just cracked louder.
Again. Yeah, bro.
And I was like, oh,
we
whatever.
thought you did it deliberately.
Yeah, I know.
I
wish
were
I
like,
had.
yo, my boy's a heel. He's crushing it. Firstly, boo, ha ha ha, funny, boo, ha ha. Put the mic back to the mouth, and then you're like, firstly,
Yeah.
do it again. I was like, nah, bro. My boy's got them in the palm of his hands.
Nah, bro, I was a terrible worker. I just couldn't get like my voice to work. But anyway, yeah, it was
Like travel, you want to wrestle.
Like travel, wanted
wrestling.
to travel everywhere, and so like now that it's kicking all off again this year, I find myself very stressed, but also very fulfilled,
Very busy.
very busy,
Good busy.
yeah, producing content,
Good
and
busy.
getting-
Very good busy.
You know, getting my 9 to 5 correct, and like making sure that funds are all okay, and moving around and stuff. It's all very stressful. It's all very good busy.
Yep.
And the back end of the year is going to kick off.
Yeah.
Which is going to be really, really fun.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's really good. And our most recent exploit away was to Wide Bay Pro.
It was. And it was great fun.
It was such a fantastic wrestling experience.
Overall, yeah, it really, really was.
Like, honestly,
the whole thing was great fun.
Like, I'll be the first to admit, and I've seen this comment pop up before, so I don't think anyone's really going to have an issue with me saying it. Wide Bay copped a lot of flack. Has copped a lot of flack in the past.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of the flack that Wide Bay has copped. That could not have been further from what I experienced.
Yeah.
The last, like when I
Same.
went there for the first time.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's the guys
When
behind.
we went there. When we went there.
Yeah, I was just saying my personal
Yeah,
experience
yeah,
of when
yeah.
I went. Like,
Yeah.
yours might be totally different. I'm assuming it's not, but
No.
like, I don't know whether it's the guys at the back or the guys in the roster or a combination of the two, but under the guidance of like Toddy and everyone else behind the curtain there that's doing all the work. Wide Bay Pro, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was professional as hell.
Yeah.
The venue was amazing.
It was the closest to an AEW or a WWE style production in the back.
Yes.
That we've been to.
Yeah.
Because everything else prior has been very, everyone's running around like headless chooks being like, when are we on? Yeah, wait, we'll tell you in a sec, And
Yeah.
show's about to start in half an hour.
And
are
people
we
are
opening or
crammed.
are we not?
And people crammed behind backstage, finding a place to sit or stand
Yeah.
because you've only got like 2 square meters of whatever to sit in.
Yeah, or getting changed,
And there's bags strewn everywhere.
Everywhere.
And no one knows what's going on. And like,
Nah.
you've got 15 workers trying to peer out of a hole in a curtain to watch the matches.
Yeah, to know what their queue is and all that kind of
Yeah.
fun stuff. But
And
yeah,
yet-
it was...
Out the back was a massive... We had a dressing room that we could have run another show in.
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge.
Absolutely
It was
gargantuan.
probably the size of...
It was a dress room. Like, it was a dress rehearsal room.
Like if you're a primary school gym hall, almost.
Half the
small
size
one?
of that. Yeah,
Size
half
of
the size of that.
Basketball court.
Yep, the size of a basketball court.
It was the size of a basketball court. You could fit a basketball court in there.
Yep.
So they had a projector up and it was all
you could,
really,
and like
really
the hard
professional.
cam was projected out to the back, so like
Yes.
if
could
you
see
knew a match
exactly
was on,
what's
you could
going
watch,
on.
and then you could see your cue and then sprint. You
Watch
felt
the
like a
rest of the
worker,
show. You watched the rest of the show as well, which
but
was
you
great.
felt like a pro worker, like looking
Yeah.
at your stuff and then sprinting down the hallway, knowing that you'd found your cue. Like, it was perfect.
Yeah, bro, absolutely. The
And
whole
the
thing
lighting
was-
system was really good.
Yep.
The ring was schmick.
Yep. The ring was that was the first wrestling ring that I've seen where, in my mind, throughout my life, when you go, what is the size and dimensions of a wrestling ring? It was that.
Yes.
That was it.
I walked into that ring and I was like, this is what I expected the first time round.
This is what you expect when you say a wrestling ring. It's that.
Yeah.
The height of the apron, how tight the ropes were, how the turnbuckles were, how big the turnbuckles were,
Yep.
the size of the height of the whole ring itself. Everything was very, that is a wrestling ring.
Yep, this is exactly what I expected this to be.
Yeah.
And it was very, very good. So from back to front, like all of the flack that I had heard Wide Bay cop prior was completely dispelled. The professionalism of Todd Eastman and the guys running it were amazing. The show meeting, the show notes, top to back, everyone knew what their job was and how it was working.
Top to bottom, inside, outside, like all of it. Everything was amazing.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Got nothing but nice things to say about Widebay Pro. And we would love to go back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we've got beef with...
We've got beef to settle top tier. We're coming for you, alright? Some of you guys have socials, some of you guys don't have. Some of you guys have Twitters, some of you guys don't have Twitter. Tim's got a new Twitter now, alright? Tim's got a Twitter for us now, alright? You guys have a Facebook page. Mitch, you need a Facebook page. But anyway,
we need to make sure that we get back there as soon as we can.
Absolutely.
To number one, teach top tier a lesson. And number two, get back to the lovely fans over in Maryborough.
Yeah.
Universe.
Come on.
Universe pending. Universe number 40 something.
And then top to bottom, like running through the card, I thought the card was fantastic.
Flowed really well. Booked
really well.
I enjoyed
the
it.
Eliminator had a lot of fun spots in it.
Yep.
So that was really good.
And you can watch that show on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah. Go and check out Widebay Pro on YouTube. They put the whole show up. It's really, really good. Our tag match was really fun.
In-show commentary. In-house commentary.
I love that so much.
That has so much potential to go wrong. This went so well. Because it can feel overbearing, and you feel like while you're in there, the fans can't have a voice and can't participate. Because that's what they want to do.
Because they can, like...
Because it's just blaring. It's just... All they hear is,
over the top.
What a maneuver! Like, you don't want that. You want to hear the people's bodies hit the mat. You want to hear those big strikes. You want to hear those chops. You want to hear all of it. And you want to hear the crowd make noise. And then you want the wrestlers to engage with that fan's noise and register it, right?
Yep.
You hit a big clothesline. Slow. Whoa. Let it settle. Now to the next bit.
Yeah.
Things like that.
But the commentary was set up really well to a point where it was loud enough that you could hear it, but...
When it went quiet.
Yeah.
You heard it when it went quiet, which was perfect. Which is exactly what you need.
And the commentary team were amazing.
They felt really good. Like
they knew when to be quiet.
Yeah.
They were talking, but there were crucial bits where they'd stop talking.
Yeah, and just let
it happen.
Let wrestlers wrestle.
And then they'd commentate the little bits.
And chirp in a little, what a suplex.
Yeah.
Wow, what are this? Like they just
I remember
it was great.
When Top Tier were beating me up. They said, literally, they were like, Top Tier now are just striking down Trent O'Day to take the cardio away from him.
Yeah.
And it was just that
gangster.
sentence, and I was like, that's perfect. It gave legitimacy to what they were doing to me. They weren't just hitting me for the sake of hitting me. Like, it was just that little bit of legitimacy, and it just left it there. And everyone just goes, oh, yeah.
That is what they're doing.
And then
what's going on.
It wasn't like, oh, they're punching, they're going to try and break his ribs. They're going to try and break his ribs. Like, it was just, it wasn't
tactical insight.
Yes. Oh my God. It was tactical insight. It wasn't overbearingly annoying. Like, oh, he's trying to drive his face through the canvas.
Yeah.
It wasn't like everyone trying to be JR on commentary.
It was telling the story of the match in that one moment.
The one thing I will say is, and this is just for me personally, when they uploaded the show to YouTube, what I would have loved is if the way they record the audio, like when they're speaking over the top, right? I'd love that commentary to be actually saved. Oh, and then like played unedited.
A soundboard.
Yeah. Saved to like...
So then you have the audio file as the soundboard.
Yep.
And you've got the audio of in the arena.
Yeah, but like you play... Like the audio is essentially recorded. So then when they upload it, they can just drop it over the top and it sounds crisp and clear. Like you've actually got commentary.
Yeah, on TV. Instead of them recording the audio in the arena through the cameras.
Yeah, because you can't hear it that well.
Yeah.
On the YouTube upload. That's my one little thing where I'm like, I hope they do that next time.
Yes.
Find a way to record that audio and play it because I'd actually love to hear it.
Yeah.
But all in all, that was really good. Sam and Yeet were fantastic.
Loved it.
And yeah, the whole second half of the card, like I'm going to miss a bunch of matches, but Edith Knight and Billy Mack, crowd seemed to love that. Really engaging. Love seeing Edith work. Gavin Mitch,
was fun.
Was just as good as we expected it to be.
It's exactly
what you expect from Gavin McGavin and Mitch Ryder.
Yep.
And Bobby
Despite
and
him
Rip
having a bloody Facebook page.
Yeah, idiot. Yeah, and Bobby and Rip told a really cool story, and apparently they're going to run with that for a little while.
Yeah, great stuff.
Well,
Really
at least
fun.
I hope they do. I want to see them work with that a little bit longer. So,
Defo.
yeah, all in all, great experience. Can't wait to get back to Wide Bay Pro. Can't wait
if you're
to do
anywhere in and around that Central Queensland, South Queensland, North New South Wales area, make the trip. It's definitely worth it.
Definitely.
Especially if we're there, you can say good day and we'll give you that's nice. But
Yeah.
that pretty well wraps up our podcast.
Yeah.
If you want to follow the team, we are at BroDay Tag Team on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. If you want to follow myself, I am Gabriel Zaya at The Real Gabe Bro on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
If you'd like to follow me, I am Trent O'Day at O'Day QWA on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Other than that, thank you for listening. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Top tier.
Dude. Tag, for God's sakes.